Good morning, everyone. I just love my lovely jacket my family gave me for Mother's Day. It's kind of cozy on the inside and it's warm and snuggly and perfect for early mornings and late nights. And I just love it. I love my jacket. Matthew 6, verse 34 says, "Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." Oh, I've had so many. So I don't know if you've noticed, just for the last few days, I've been just talking on anxiety and a little bit of mental health and a little bit of fear and a little bit of that. So it's at that time of the year where winter is coming in South Africa, and we're kind of at the, I'm hoping, at the tail end of the coronavirus, and people are talking about something about a third wave, and so there's fear going around, and then there are more things happening, and we are finding out about more people who have contracted the disease and people who are dying, and so there's anxiety. There's this like general sort of layer of anxiety over everybody around this coronavirus and the fears that it brings, because it brings a lot of fear and anxiety. And then you got people saying it's a hoax, and you got and people are feeling, then as soon as people start, I just like, oh, it brings such discord and dissatisfaction and just craziness, to be honest. um and then we've got to sit and we've got to wonder around God. And then it says, do not be anxious about tomorrow. And I've heard a lot of teachings on this, and kind of give all your money away now because tomorrow will look after it, and then you're sitting on the streets starving. And so you've got practical people going, that doesn't make any sense. So I can't serve this God because it doesn't make any sense. And then somebody will say, but God is a God of um, uh, uh, clarity and calm, not chaos, and a God of order, not chaos, and so all these people, and that actually makes people quite anxious around God, and so instead of being anxious, they'll just go, I don't believe in God, because in their mind there's no balance around what is being said about this loving God. People, is he really that loving? If he's driving us so crazy, is he really that loving? And so I just want to give it to you. I just want to say to you, God is a loving God. You don't, you can take that to the bank. It's the truth. He's a God of mercy, and he's a God of, um, he's highly interested in how his people are doing, and we are his people. Um, and what he's saying here is do not be anxious about tomorrow. That which you have done through him who has led you to do that should and will be what needed to be done for tomorrow. And so do what you can. And often you've got so many things on your plate. Um, and I know moms can very much relate to this, because carrying so many balls in the air, somebody has said, but they're always fearful of dropping one. But sometimes you just got to put one down on the counter and go, today is not this ball's problem. I'm not going to try and keep it up in the air. I will deal with this when I have dealt with all the other things. I can do today what I can do. And in the past while, I'm busy working on my business, and I got an extra, and I'm working, and I've got a bit of an extra job. And so now, and that balance. And sometimes I just have to say, today I did this on my business because I had to do all this for somebody else. And sometimes I can do a lot more in my business, and the other things have to wait a minute. And when I'm in that state, and I oscillate between freak out mode and being this calm state, and when I'm in that state, surprise, surprise, I get so much more done. Tomorrow will be anxious about itself. God is taking it out of our hands. He's saying, that is not how I want you to live. In this beautiful state of calm and peace and complete wholeness is how I want you to live. And the only way you live in this complete wholeness is in me, through Christ, with the Holy Spirit, with God's intention. It's not so easy. Sometimes when I'm talking to you, I'm actually preaching to the choir. But be at peace, because it's a gift. Have a wonderful day, and we'll speak again tomorrow.